361 Corpus Christi, Texas. So we came across a rare find the other day. We found a Cobra 135 XLR. Came with the manual here from April 1978. And this is a manual for a Bowman radio, CBR 9940, a Cobra 135 XLR, which is our radio, a UTOG TRX 500. So this is the one we got right here. I found out I think there's two different models of these. One actually has a digital readout on the side, and then one has the clock, and then, oh, I remember the third version actually has a speaker right there where the clock is, and it has two round galaxy looking gauges on it. But the one we have is the one with the clock. What is normally makes this radio rare is a lot of people don't actually have a clock that actually works. A lot of people just have the light that comes on, but the clock doesn't work or turn or anything. So we found that the other day. We picked it up, and it came with this really cool manual. I mean, it is the best manual that I've ever seen for a radio. It has every single connection on every single board. You got mode boards, LED boards, the control board, the switch board, the main board. Every single little connection in this radio is in this book. And then it gives you all the instructions of how to set up your test equipment. It tells you how to set up the transceiver, what to adjust, and what to adjust it to. And then you got AM and single sideband transmitter alignment. You got transmitter adjustments. You got AM and single sideband receive alignments. And like I said, it tells you exactly what to do here. And then it tells you how to set up your transceiver, what to adjust, and what to adjust it to. And this book is amazing. Amazing. Cannot believe we found this today. So this is a 4 watt on AM, 12 watt peak on single sideband. What we're gonna adjust it for today is a 4 watt key, because I think this radio was hooked up to an amplifier, and on amplifier you don't want to give it I would say 4 watts would be good, but some amplifiers you want to lower, like a 0.5 or a 1 watt, 2 watt carrier into the amplifier. So I think this guy was doing, 1 watt in, or a half a watt into the amplifier, and then he was getting 500 out. So we might have to adjust that a little bit. So let's check out the radio. So we got the 135 XLR here, and we do got the lights that do work, and we do got the clock light that works, and if you can just see, it flipped by itself. That actually does work. And then the timer function actually does work. So let's go ahead and we'll turn it off. So she's off now. Let's turn the auto on, and I'm going to turn the timer, and you're going to see the radio pop on by itself right around 11 a.m. So there's noon and 11 a.m. And it turns off. So the timer on here does work. I'm going to turn that on. Now we do have NBL and ANL turned off. None of that's required. We do, if you do PA, cuts off the signal and everything. And then you got your CB back. We got SWR RF knob. We got a squelch knob, a dynamic, and RF gain. Got volume and clarifier. So on this guy here, as you can see, we're in AM right now, and we are turned up significantly. And you can kind of hear something on single sideband, but you can barely hear anything on AM. So we're gonna go ahead and open the back of this box, and we're gonna open up, and we're gonna tune the receive, and we're gonna tune the power, and then we're gonna plug in the mic, and we're gonna see what the power is. We should be at a half a watt or a watt, because I think this guy was using it on an amplifier. And if you see here, we're going to be using that meter right there. because this is the tuner for 11 meters for the CB band, instead of having it with the ICOM. One side of the switch, A side is the Striker, B side right now is the Cobra. So we're gonna get through that real quick, and like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned, please. Alright, so we got everything off. We got the screws off and everything. We got the top metal casing off of it. It comes with a top one and a bottom one. We do have those screws off. We got the mic that came with the radio. It's a Galaxy power mic. We got that plugged into the mic jack right now. We got the radio off, and then we have our iFixit tool with a tiny flat head to adjust the pods. Should be a plastic head, but if you're careful you can use a metal one. But now we're going to turn on the radio, and we're going to slide this radio out, and we're going to set it down here on our leg, because we only have a stool right now for testing purposes. So per the instructions, we're going to go to channel 19, and then we're going to slide this guy out, and you can see we significantly turned up, and you can't hear it on AM. If you go to the sideband, you can kind of hear it, but AM pretty much nothing. So let's slide this guy out and adjust these pods. So we slide this guy out, and we are going to set it on our leg here. Alright, so the pods that we're going to be doing for receive is going to be T1 here, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. On the AM side, we are gonna adjust T1 first, and then we're gonna move to T2 and T3, and then we're gonna fine tune with T4, and then we're gonna switch over to upper sideband, and we're gonna adjust T5 over here and T6. And then you can fine tune these other ones too as well to get a stronger reception. As of right now, we're gonna do the AM. So what we're looking for is a spike in static sound. So we're gonna adjust this pod here. See right there, you can kind of hear it. So now we're gonna go to T2. So you turn a little bit, it goes down. And it's a tiny bit, we're getting something there. Now let's go T3. Alright, I'm going to turn it down, but see, we turn the knob. At a certain point it goes back down, and you're going for the highest sound. That sounds pretty good right there. We're going to go T4. So we move a little bit, it goes up and down. So we're going to go for the highest point.
I got 9 minutes.
And we're going to go T5, and we're actually getting people in now. We're hearing signals.
Yeah, no problem, boss. I'll see you up there. You're going to go to Houston, you're going to go up to San Antonio. Let me look for you a second.
That sounds good there. Let's go to 6.
Yeah, I guess I go over to Houston, up 59. I'll probably take it up there. Okay, boss. Be careful, boss.
To go fine tuning. That sounds good right there. Like that. We're still in the same spot. Let's go to the lower sideband. Now let's go up 38. Upper sideband. Alright, got a little bit louder on sideband. We got the needle a little higher there. And let's go 5. Let's see how we can get a little more on that. Let's go to 6. So we can get a little higher. And let's go back over to 1. Might be our strongest setting right there. Alright, we go AM. So we got that adjusted now. Pretty good. Let's turn it down a little bit. Alright, so now next we are going to adjust the power pods. Alright, so now we are going to adjust the power level. We have the volume turned down. So now we turned up just a little bit and we can hear stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're on 19, we're on the AM side. And if we key up here, it looks like we're at 1/2 watt. And on the meter here, it barely moves. Sorry for the squeal. That's actually this guy right over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust these pods until we can get this needle to the highest point. And so we can get that up as well. So what we're gonna do now is fix it. Our transmit ones, or power ones, are actually this guy here, 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 and here. So we're gonna turn those and get our highest readings. That's what we're gonna go for. So are going to turn this guy first. Actually, first put this in lock. got jump there. Let's go to this one. Let's go there. There. And just give this guy a break for a second. See where we're at. We're getting there. Alright, let's lock this guy back up. And we go on this one here. Back to the center one here. Now we're gonna give it a break. And now the next one we're gonna fine tune is this next one here, and then we'll probably go to this one, and then that one. We're just gonna try to get our highest reading we possibly can. So let's put this guy back up. This one. Let's see what we get. Right there. All right, we got it locked back off. It's pretty good. This is a 4-watt radio, and we're doing 5 watts right now. So now this next pod, we're gonna go right up here. Let's see if we get any movement on that guy. Alright, right there. Now let's go to this one. See if we can get a little more out of this. Looks about it. Let's lock it up. Alright. So I think that might be at just about 5 watts. Is about, looks like all she can do. But let's try another pod and see. Let's go over here to 5. I moved up just a hair. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's our sweet spot right there. Let's click her off. Alright, so we got everything set up now. We can barely turn it up, and we got some sound, which is good. We got some good S units right now. Pretty quiet. Alright, and we go 30, actually go 3 modes. Up a little higher. So everything is nice and loud, which is good. Alright. So I'm going to turn her off. Slide her back in the cabinet. back in the cabinet. Got everything all adjusted and everything, and we're gonna test out the meter. Let's see what we got here. So right now we have just under 5 watts. Hello, testing 1 2 1 2. So almost 12 there. So yeah, we got 12 right there. That's good swing. I got 5 dead keys swinging up to 12. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a barefoot Cobra 135 XLR. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6. Hello, hello. So that is doing pretty good. Now let's flip over to lower sideband. Now we're on lower sideband here. Hello, testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6. Testing on lower sideband, Cobra 135 XLR. So we doing a swinging total about 12. I'd say about 11 and a half. So she doing good. She's swinging real good. Let's check this meter here, how she's swinging over here. This is 361 here, testing 1 2 3 4 5 6. Hello, hello. Yeah, she doing real good. There you got 361 here also.
Hello, 361.
Yeah, I got her all buttoned up and back in the cabinet. How's she sound for you?
Sounds awesome. Hey, Roper, do you hear him now? He got that base station all straightened out, brother. Sounding good. It sounds good there, Adam. Yeah, I know I never got to picking you up. I just didn't feel like doing a damn thing today after a while.
Oh, you're all good, man. I just made a video of tuning all the pods and everything, so it wasn't a waste of a day. I got the radio going pretty good, and so far it sounds really good.
I know. Now I want to borrow it too.
This was the first radio I actually adjusted myself and everything. I'm glad it actually came out with the success.
Oh, it sounds as good as your striker.
That's even better because my striker is my powerhouse, and this guy is sounding pretty good and less wattage.
Yeah, man, just hook up that amplifier you have there. That little 300 watt shit. You be rocking and rolling.
Well, I'm gonna rock barefoot for a little bit, and then I'll turn the pods back down to 2 watts or something, and then I'll hook it up to the amp and see. But I'm gonna rock with barefoot for a little bit.